Sample 0306, flintlock dueling pistol, circa 1750. Item description: a smooth-bore oak and iron dueling pistol of indeterminate manufacture, produced sometime around 1750. Its appearance is of a weapon that is neither loaded nor primed to fire, and indeed can be passed off as a mere replica even to trained eyes. Commonly in use in the 1700s, flintlock pistols were eventually replaced by various models of upgraded firearms, and today mainly exist as parts of collections or as replicas. Acquired by the Ministry following the killing spree of 30 children at in 1994, the weapon is quite deadly in the right hands. Indeed, when handled by most normal people, the weapon is little more than a lump of wood and metal in the shape of an antique pistol. In the hands of a psychopath, however, some subtle transformation occurs and the weapon somehow becomes both loaded and armed, and has been recorded as being fired over 100 times in the Ministry's secure test environment without ever once being reloaded or cocked. In the hands of such a wielder, the weapon reportedly whispers to its user, encouraging them to commit acts of murder in its name. Those test subjects who have succumbed to these temptations have had to be swiftly decommissioned by security staff, which was no great loss to the Ministry, though it is worth noting that it took significant force to bring down subject, who in turn killed 5 highly trained officers, a not insignificant loss. Historically, the pistol can be traced to several prominent massacres throughout Europe, putting its probable body count well into the thousands. Most notably, it spent some time in the hands of the insane Duke between 1790 and 1795, who is reputed to have duelled and killed over 500 men in that time. Containment procedure. Sample 306 is to be kept locked in the secure vault at all times, and may not be removed without written permission from both Director and either Doctor or Doctor. Further research into the item is not recommended for the foreseeable future, and any handling of the weapon may only be carried out by personnel screened by no fewer than 3 separate psychiatrists for mental instability. Threat level: Barbatos. The threat presented by sample 306 in the right hands cannot be overstated. When active, it appears to contain an endless supply of ammunition, and its users appear to have supernaturally good aim, allowing otherwise untrained lunatics to wreak havoc on trained special forces teams or indeed massacre children. There are reports of similar items in the wild, and the Ministry considers it top priority to track down and neutralize any such weapons. We presently have no idea how this weapon works, and as long as we keep it contained, we have no wish to.